966. If one atom of carbon weighs 1.99 times 10 to the negative 22nd grams, and one atom of hydrogen weighs 1.67 times 10 to the negative 27th grams, which element weighs more? Explain your choice. So, don't overthink this one. For this, we are comparing these numbers. So we're comparing this number. Why did it do like that? Okay, so we are comparing this number and this number. So, we don't need to use any operations with our numbers in scientific notation. We're just comparing them. Which one weighs more, and explain. So, in this, what I want to look at is my exponents. So I have an exponent of negative 22 and an exponent of negative 27. So my exponent of negative 22 indicates that there are going to be less zeros in my number. So because these are being raised to negative powers, it means we're dealing with two tiny, 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 absolutely minuscule numbers here. So let's go ahead and say carbon weighs more because there are going to be less zeros after the decimal point. So carbon weighs more. Now, we do need to explain our choice. That's an important part of this problem. So let's go ahead and say an exponent of negative 22 means that the decimal was moved 22 places to the left. And then we could say versus the hydrogen, so let's say versus 27 places to the left for hydrogen. Now, if you're somebody who's saying, but hold on, 27 is greater than 22, well, not when we are talking negatives, so be careful with that. And you also want to remember that with scientific notation, we are concerned with how many times the decimal is moving, not how many zeros are being added. Now, it is true in this case that the exponent of negative 27 is going to give us more zeros in the number, which means that it's going to be a smaller number, and that this carbon atom with an exponent of negative 22 is going to have fewer zeros, which means that it's going to be closer to 1. So in this case, carbon does weigh more. Okay, that is all for 966. Definitely email me if you have questions on that.